Welcome back to African Colonization TV and Biafran History. Sheikh Gumi and Sultan of Sokoto on Iran. In fact, a lot is happening in Nigeria as it is. The Israel, they are now targeting Nigeria right now. The issue concerning Nigeria, it is now gotten to the ear of the people that matters. As it is now, the military of Israel, they are now ready to come into the country. And as you can see, Sheikh Gumi and Sultan of Sokoto, two of them, they are on heavy heart attack as it is. So I would like you to watch the video to the end. Don't skip any part of it, because this our brother, he's going to explain everything that is going on in the north and how everywhere is now running up and down. So none of them is safe, because if you can see what is happening in Nigeria as it is, this issue of terrorism, issue of banditry, and the rest of them, there is no day you wake up you will not hear one news or the other of kidnapping, of attacking, and going to the army barrack to buy a lot of people and a lot of soldiers. But at the end, Nigerian government, they are not doing what the world is expecting them to do. They are not. So now the Israel government and the Israel military, they are now targeting to enter into the country, Nigeria, which is giving the Sultan of Sokoto and the Sheikh Gumi heart attack. In this video, you are going to see everything and you are going to hear everything the way things is happening, because a lot is going on in Nigeria. But and that's why we tell you it is good for you to stick by and like and share. Stay with us, because we will be giving to you as it is happening everywhere and as it is going, because things is happening in Nigeria. In fact, I would like you to watch it. I was about to watch, like, subscribe, and share for everyone to see things going on in the country.
The very best. It is hitting now currently in Aso Rock as a result of the bilateral agreement that Bola Ahmed Tinubu signed with the Israeli government to come and help prevent the genocide and to come and help prevent the killings that is happening in Nigeria. The Northerners have reacted to this, saying that Israel is a Christian nation. Indirectly, Tinubu is supporting the Biafrans, because when you talk about Christians, you talk about the Biafran evangelists. There is serious heat in Aso Rock currently. Sultan of Sokoto and Sheikh Gumi is currently complaining about the betrayal coming from the president of Nigeria. What do you have to say concerning this?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're watching us from, depending on your time zone or seeing this video. May the Lord bless you all our esteemed viewers. You are blessed. My brother, they need to be disappointed because they never expected Bola Ahmed Tinubu to go this way, to make this kind of move. Remember the Muslim ticket which he used to enter Aso Rock. Remember that he was not the one that actually won election in 2023, but he was declared the winner, because even the Northerners, I could remember El-Rufai even said it vividly clearly. He said, give it to Tinubu, give it to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, heaven will not fall, nothing will happen. Yeah, get it. He said that sugar. But if you watch it now, the Muslim ticket, what is actually happening to Muslim ticket? Then Muslim ticket, what is actually going on there? Tinubu, Shetima, what is going on between both of you? Shetima is now going with the Turkey, Sultan of Sokoto, and Sheikh Gumi. Why this one called Tinubu now? Remember when he entered, when he newly entered, he was, instead of him traveling to UK, he was busy traveling to France. And people are like, what is this man actually? Which game is this man playing? Instead of going to UK, that colonizer that we are partnering with, he now changed to France. And you know, France is a Christian nation. You know that. So what is he actually, what is the game that is he tried to play? Not knowing that actually the man is playing a game. He has seen it that these people are going to play against him. So he want to outsmart them. You know, when is it Soludo or Opozo the mother said, or is it Devumai that said, one of these three said that Tinubu is that Biafra we are looking for. You remember? One of them said it, that Tinubu is the Biafra that we are looking for. And I was like, that time when he said it, I was like, how? I don't understand. Probably it could be as a kind of a prophecy being fulfilled, coming to fulfillment, prophecy of Master Nnamdi Kanu, or maybe there is other things going on. But I'm beginning to see the angle at which that man made that statement, that actually there is every tendency of Tinubu being the last president of Nigeria. I'm seeing every tendency of Bola Ahmed Tinubu being the umbrella at which Biafra will now emerge. Do you understand? And if you take a look at what is going on today, Sheikh Gumi, Sultan of Sokoto, was telling Bola Ahmed Tinubu to form alliance with the Turkey. And you know, Turkey are the one that have been giving the Boko Haram, the terrorists. Do you understand? The arms which they are using, the sophisticated arms they are using to overpower and to conquer our military, even going to their inside their barrack to kill generals, and nothing happens. Do you understand? And I believe that what could have made Bola Ahmed Tinubu to make that step, to make that move, by having a bilateral relationship signed with a Christian nation. And the kind of Christian nation, not just any Christian nation, but Israeli. And you know what Israel stands for? And before now, Gumi have already vowed, pleading, talking to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, don't have anything to do with the Israel, that they are what? Enemy of the Islam. Remember your ticket that took you to Aso Rock, Muslim ticket, and you are now running package with the Christian. Israel, for that matter, they are enemy of the Islam. They are terrorists, according to Gumi and Sultan of Sokoto. And now, Turkey, that they are singing their praises, that they should go and have bilateral relationship with Turkey. Tinubu did not go to Turkey. Rather, he went to Israel. So there should be a serious conflict. Yes, there should be a serious conflict, because you know what Israel stands for. Remember when ICC second in command all over the world was assassinated in Nigeria? Who are the people that carry such move? It was the Mossad, the Israeli that visited, that joined, that came to Nigeria to support the American soldiers, military in Nigeria. They are the one that took the man down. They know what Israel is capable of. That is why they were afraid. And they know how Israel has dealt with many Islamic nations, which they are still dealing with them now. Take a look at Beirut, Lebanon. Take a look at Palestine. Take a look at Iran. You get it? Take a look at Syria. So they are not actually, Brits when it comes to Israel. So they know what it is by bringing Israel. So it was a total betrayal before them. But listen, them that are seeing it as a betrayal, them that are angry for that movement, that step, their brother has been buying people. And they are the one that removed the law so that the law will not go against them. And they are working freely. Then they are killed to the point and to the extent of coming to Bola Ahmed Tinubu side. You know, a touch to Oyo is a touch to Yoruba as a whole. Oyo is the mother and the father of Yoruba land. Oyo state. That is which is Ibadan. Do you understand? So now you can see what Fulanis are doing in Oyo. On daily basis, they are busy buying people. Recently, apart from the kidnapping, look at the law they have given to Sheikh Makinde, that they must accept and include Sharia in the state law of your state. They must give them land to settle. You must give them 2 healers, and you must pay money. What are they going to use all these things for, including the money? Is it not to acquire position, acquire money, and acquire more arms to afflict the people? And which I believe one way or the other is like Bola Ahmed Tinubu have talked to them, and they are like, since you are interested in 2027, for you to retain that position, you must keep quiet, you must not have a say. You know, Bola Ahmed Tinubu said he did not have a godfather, but now we can see that he has a godfather. Kabas. And in control of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's why he himself started running helter-skelter, because he never believed that such a thing existed. Even when Jonathan was there, Obasanjo was there, he was outside ranting, talking, calling them names, Now he have entered, he became worst president ever. So the mistake of him is what I believe. I'm just, not that I 100%, I'm just reasoning it that way. Maybe the mistake which he has made, he want to use indirectly to correct it.
And support the Biafra.
And support, yes, of course. Let's reason it that way. Maybe now he was the one that betrayed Kanu. Remember when he was campaigning, he promised Kanu family, brother, through his son Sheyi, that he was going to release Kanu. Now, when he now assumed the office, he decided to do what? To sentence Mazen Kanu to the point of paying Omotosho, spending money to make sure Kanu end up in the prison. So, if you watch what has happened in the time, in this period of 3 years of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he has made a lot of mistakes. Probably is looking for a way to amend it so that the enmity which he have created, if they said there will be a room to reduce it once again. Because before Awolowo wife died in 2010, Awolowo wife called all the Yoruba elders, which Bola Ahmed Tinubu happened to be the last person that attended the meeting. And she warned them, don't make mistake that I and my husband made against the Igbos. They are not your problem. But Tinubu ignored. But now, it's like he's realizing himself. A motherhood advice, which he ignored. Now, then let's just keep our fingers crossed anyway and see how it goes. Because it doesn't really matter to us, as I am concerned. What happened between the North and the Yorubas doesn't matter much to me. What happened between Sheikh Gumi, Sultan of Sokoto, and Shetima and Bola Ahmed Tinubu and their colleagues doesn't matter to us. What matters to us, give us our mandate. We want to go.
The Biafran agitator made a statement concerning this move that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has made. He said, "You're coming now to sign agreement with Biafran because he done the torture now," according to what she said. He done the torture now because of the way Fulanis are massacring people in Oyo State currently.
Both in Ogun State.
Calculatively, over 11 kings have been murdered. Should we say it's as a result that this thing is affecting Yorubas? Bola Ahmed Tinubu have made this move to tell the Israeli government or the military to come and help in stopping these killings. What do you have to say concerning it?
Yes, the man made a point. But in addition of what he has said, the people that the Northerners is afraid of is no other country than Israel.
Okay.
The Islamic nation is afraid of Israel. They are afraid of them. So because those ones want to act, they don't look back. They behave even worse than them. And there is something that is going on. Do you know that this movement of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that the British is not happy with him? They are siding the North, going against Bola Ahmed Tinubu for signing bilateral agreement because they are blaming, why should they sign it with Israel? Why not Islamic nation? That is to tell you, you see this UK, all of you will be saying, when I get time, UK, I not send the UK. And not even free visa, I don't want. I don't know how people always, UK, you see them getting happy, becoming so excited, sharing testimony. In UK, God forbid. I will never, even if the visa is free, I'm not going. I don't need. I hate them. I don't need. That was why when I had the opportunity, I couldn't go. No. I don't like them. And I will never like them. Why? Because of this, their nonsense. Yes, because of this, their nonsense. Have you ever seen where they come and say, okay, let us support a Christian nation to have their freedom? And this one is another evidence again. Why should they? Is Nigeria not a country you colonize? The same thing happened, the mistake which they made during the Biafran war by supporting Nigeria against the Igbos, massacring our people, providing by Wesley the parliament chief, the one that is in charge of arms, supply arms to Nigerians against the Igbos. And these Igbos are the ones you emerge together with Nigeria. You call it one. Then how do you now, come up now, you now there again? That is to tell you they are crafty and they hate Igbos. So that craftiness must not continue. And it's telling God is exposing UK now. Do you know, as I speak to you, UK have divided into two. Serious issue is in UK. I was telling one that the UK should first of all, if I were them, if not because of their greediness and stupidity that they are, they should first of all resolve what is trending in their own place. Do you know that they are forcing them now to sign Sharia into their law by force? You get it now? Because of their greed, longer truth. See where they have landed themselves. They have not solved. They're supposed to solve that before coming to talk about what is happening now. But look at how they left their own. Start blaming Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Why did you have to reach an agreement with Israel? That is to tell you that these people are terrible. They are not people to reckon with. They are not people to see as people to work with. In case, at the end of the day, Biafra eventually completes. I'm using this opportunity. I don't know about, I'm talking to myself now. Because another man's food is another one's poison. The last thing I will do is to have anything to do with the UK in my life. Never. Because they are not people to relate with. They are not people to trust. Remember, in 2023, did you know that Atiku traveled to UK? He went successfully and he returned back. Bola Ahmed Tinubu traveled to UK. He went to travel successfully and he returned back. But Peter Obi and Igbo man traveled to UK. Do you know that they arrested him? They started coming up with some freezing, some nonsense coming up to checkmate him to do the. When they now realize that the Peter Obi, the kind of asset, is kind of person. We are sorry. Why didn't you give others the same equal treatment? But this one is an Igbo man, a Christian for that matter. See, I pity Igbo people that have time with the UK. To hell with the UK, thunder fire them there.
Well said, Biafran Evangelist, because currently there is fire on the mountain. The Arewa youth have gathered themselves in a press conference yesterday. I don't know if you checked it out. Now they have gathered. The president has come out. The president of Arewa youth has come out to clearly send a message to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Release Malam El-Rufai. Release him, or else the 2027 election will be the last election that will happen in Nigeria.
I want it to happen. Let it be like that. So shall it be. It's a good prayer. 2027, let it be the last election in Nigeria. Let it be. Let everything end. If possible, make it end now. So the message is sending to El-Rufai. Is El-Rufai greater than Masenam? Do you know what El-Rufai did while he was a governor?
What did he do?
A governor of a Kano state. Do you know how many Christians that man killed? Do you know that it was in Kano state that they happened all these terrorists that is terrorizing Nigeria? He fed them with the Nigerian money, with the support of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Somebody like El-Rufai he don't supposed to be talking. They're not supposed to be saying anything about El-Rufai. You know, it was that act, that very act, that made Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Senate decided not to give him an appointment, senatorial appointment. They turned him down because of his attitude as a governor, why he was a Kaduna governor. Arewa youth that is president that is talking now, as at yesterday, should go back to drawing board. And this Arewa, I believe Arewa youth are the northern youth, I mean the Hausas. Then you that is the Hausa, the Fulani that you welcome, how far? How many Hausa is governor? How many Hausa is holding a confirmed, a concrete political position in the northern region of Nigeria? Then the Fulani, the Hausas are still not, woken up. Hey, I want to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let Erufai remain there. Let Erufai pay the price. Any crime he committed, let him face it. Let whatsoever that will happen in 2027, let it happen. I don't think there is anything that will happen in 2027 that have never happened before. And I don't think there is anything that will happen in 2027 that will be greater than 1967, the 1970 Nigerian Biafran War. So there is nothing new again. So whatsoever that will happen, let them bring it on with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So everything should end. That is even my prayer.
Today is the 18th day of June, and as you know, our very own Rachel Nwosu was in Jerusalem yesterday, the 17th day of June, for a very official visit. In fact, a conclusion of a lot of things she has been doing for a very long time for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and of course the emancipation of Ndigbo. At this point, I don't know what to tell Rachel Nwosu, because that lady has really been trying for what we believe in. I am very short of words. I don't know if I should call this a Rachel Nwosu appreciation video, because many of you know that that woman has been on top of her toes for a very long time in matters that concern me and you. You know what it means when we sleep and people are doing the work. People are doing the work while we sleep. Rachel is an example of such a proverb that says that people are sleeping and others are working. Rachel Nwosu gave us a very strong feedback in a video summarizing all the activities she has been doing in Israel for some time. If you remember, she has been keeping a lot of things secret for a while for many reasons, but somehow she used a video because she has gotten to a point where she has achieved a lot and know very well that at this point it is safe to say some certain things so that people like us, me and you, can have hope that yes, this is what I have done, this is where I am, and this is how it's going to end. Rachel did a video doing all that. After dropping this post, and I read it for you, then I will play you the video where Rachel took her time to inform us holistically of what all these things she has been doing in Israel is all about. She wrote on her handle, she said, "Thank God we did it. The last Foreign Affairs Committee members signed on our documents yesterday, and very soon, 2 to 3 weeks, we will have a big historical day for Biafra at the Israeli Parliament. Hard work of 9 months brought these wonderful results. I am very happy. All hail Biafra." And let me take a few seconds to play Rachel Nwosu's video where she said very important things to me and to you. Please watch.
We did it! Well, all the signs that we needed for the signatures. All the signatures, what we needed for the committee. Thanks God, thanks Rachel, thanks Victor. We had so much work and working with people like you that you are caring and with the all energy, Rachel and Victor. Wow, I love you.
It is thank you to you, not to Victor, not to any other person, but thank you to you.
We did it
to be honest
together.
with you, I am grateful. It was difficult from the beginning, but as time goes on, like you said before, if you're putting in effort in what you're doing, at some point there will be a gain. What sort of gain? I don't know how to put it, but at the end of it, there is a gain. We have made it. So thank you to you, and thank you to everyone, including you.
Months ago, when we started this journey, when we first met Heidi, I came with tears in my eyes and I told her, "Heidi, with your help, you are helping us to save people's life." And it is exactly what Heidi is doing. After so many months of coming here twice a week, once a week, every Friday, every Wednesday, meeting all the members of the Knesset, knowing them, educating them about the story of Biafra, about the story of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, about what is going on there, you know, slowly, each visit we reach a new top. We ended, you know, I don't want to say ended because it is only the beginning of another chapter. We had our wonderful calling to agenda during February. And now we finished with all the signatures that we needed of the Foreign Affairs Committee members. All of them signed. We even have extra. And now it is going to the desk of the Deputy Chairman of the Parliament, which is also a member of this committee, and the Deputy Chairman of the Parliament will give this document to the Chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee. And from there, a new chapter will start, hopefully very soon. I think that by the beginning, maybe first week of July, we will start a new chapter. And we are going to,
With God help.
yeah, we are going to do best and best and best and better every time. Each time we are coming here, we will reach to the top. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. All hail Heidi.
We did it!
Rachel Nwosu, we thank you very much for the work you are doing. And I said it before, this video is a Rachel Nwosu appreciation post. For those of you who appreciate what Rachel is doing, please give her a word of support in the comment section. Even as we continue to watch the video, just drop a good comment for her in the comment section, appreciating the sacrifices she is doing for Ndigbo worldwide. As you can see, as she said in that video, she has gotten every important senator in Israel Knesset to sign the documents for the freedom and the emancipation of Ndigbo and the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. They are signing things. It's not just ordinary. Before Oyibo carry his hand and sign something for you, you will know the leverage. You will know the faith he has in your cause. And he knows what, is going to gain also from doing that. So, the Israelis already know what Biafra stands for. They know that Nigeria is already a failed state. Nigeria is a failed state. It's a failed state. A country that 150 underage minor children, primary school crèche, are still in the bushes, kidnapped by kidnappers. Till today, 1 month, and there is nothing heard about them. And they are still in Nigeria. That is the country Nigeria is. Is that the country that is sustainable? And people who are saying that we should manage it like that, how dare we manage an abomination? That is an abomination that can never happen. If one child, 2 children, one disappears in Biafra, we will shut down the country until they are found. That is the way we are loyal to our children, the same way they are loyal to the government of Biafra. So this is not about comparison. It cannot happen. It can't happen. I will personally make sure that everything stops. Every office closed down until the kids are found. But let me not go there. Rachel Nwosu, God bless you. We appreciate what you do, what you stand for. I bet you your reward, not only in heaven, but is on earth. We appreciate you. We thank you for all the sacrifice you are making every week, every day. 2 days you are in Jerusalem. Perhaps you are living in another town, but you find your way to Jerusalem, the seat of government parliament. Thank you very much. This video is to appreciate you and the effort and the pressure you are putting on the Israeli government to support us. To support us, because we need their support at this point. Because Nigeria is a very powerful country. A very powerful country with a lot of ways they can set you up. So we need countries who can help us fight this matter diplomatically with leverages here and there, government to government. This is the only way right now we are going, because we have our hands tied. I am telling you, you don't know how far these people can go to frustrate the efforts we are doing for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. So when countries like Israel stand up for you, countries like America stand up for you, 24 hours is all I give. 24 hours is all I give. for Biafra to come and for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Please drop a comment for Rachel Nwosu, because I don't lie to you, this woman has done enough. She has, as others are fighting themselves, she is there focused on the mission. I have never seen a more focused warrior than Rachel Nwosu. For now, that is why I always do not miss out on any update that she brings to all of us, because it inspires us. This is the international lobby we're talking about. She is an embodiment of the international lobby right now. She is an embodiment of international lobby right now, and I'm calling upon the international community of Ndigbo to look at Rachel Nwosu and take a cue from what she is doing. Take a copy and replicate it in all the governments of the world where Igbos are located. We should storm into all the government houses of the world and demand their support for Ndigbo. If we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people doing what she is doing in big nations of the world, by now we would have been in a better place. But all the same, we thank God for where we are today, because where we are today is one step to our freedom than where we were yesterday. Every day as we wake up is a day less more of the struggle and the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and definitely it is marching ahead to what we are going to achieve in the coming days to come. As Kanu's appeal keeps coming up, we believe that victory is certain, but for now, we keep on pressing for the emancipation of Ndigbo, the freedom of Biafra, and the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The question is, where will you be?
Oh yes, that is a very great move from this, our lady, Rachel Nwosu. She has tried a lot, and she will keep trying, and God will keep blessing her for us, and God will keep strengthening her, giving her power to do more for the Biafran people. And that is the main reason why you see the Nigerian, they are afraid of letting the Igbo to go. They are afraid of letting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of prison, because they don't know the next step the world may take whenever he comes out from the prison. So they are afraid of the division of Nigeria. But if they are afraid of the division of Nigeria, let them do the needful and let them do the right thing. That is the main thing that is here, because the situation of Nigeria today, it is very, very heart-touching. No place is safe, nowhere, everywhere, terrorism everywhere, banditry everywhere, buying of people everywhere. You cannot even go to street or go to road without thinking what may happen to you. That is how it is. And the issue of Sheikh Gumi, you know, everything that is happening in this country, him and Sultan of Sokoto, they are suspects. Had it been Nigeria is a country that is working, by now Sheikh Gumi would have been in prison by now, but because of Nigeria is a country that the more you look, the less you see. So a lot is going on in the country. They are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. That is why someone like Sheikh Gumi, it is walking freely on the street without nobody attacking or nobody arresting him, because of he owned the government. They are the government, and it is from the caliphate, the Sokoto Caliphate, that is leading Nigeria as it is. Since the day Britain handed over Nigeria to them, they have been the emperor and the everything of Nigeria. That is why you see, no matter what happens, they will keep doing as if nothing is going on in the whole thing. In fact, I would like to hear your comment down below, like, subscribe, and share for everyone to see things going on in Nigeria. So thank you for watching.